This is amazing. Claude Cowork can finally use your computer. It can just take it over. Now, this is research preview, but this is just a small sample of what is to come in the coming days and weeks. This is very exciting. Been waiting for this for a long time. This, I think, will eventually start replacing things like Playwright, but you are going to have everything at your fingertips with Claude Cowork. So let's go over this. I'll show you how to use it, and we'll sign it up right now. So first, we're going to open up Claude Cowork. All right, so this is Claude Cowork, okay? It is updated already. If it's not updated, you can look down here in the bottom left by your name and the plan that you're on, where you would click settings, and that'll have a Upwork button. And if that an upload button, update button. And if it does not update that way, then you can delete and re-download and it'll be fully updated as well, okay? So where do we start? First, you have to go to your settings to make sure that it is turned on. So settings, and then we're gonna scroll down to general, computer use right here. Turn that on. Turn it on, baby, let's go. And then you can see that you can have denied apps. For instance, if you don't want it logging into your banking app or your Quicken Books, then add it there, okay? I like sharing my banking information with Claude, so we're just gonna share it all. And then you can notice here a couple other features. Screen recording, this will be requested, so I can turn that on now. Eventually it'll just be requested for me. And, okay, we'll wait to add it. It'll ask me. Okay, so back to the start. All right, so here you are. You click in here, you start working in a project, and you're like, hey, let's use Claude Cowork. So turn on and say, what should we start? Okay, let's start with Telegram. All right, so let's use the computer ability. And I personally don't like typing, but I'm gonna do that today. Let's use the computer ability to open, and then I'm gonna talk the rest of it. Telegram app, and go into saved messages and type, hey, Claude is controlling my computer. And then I'm gonna say, let's go. So you can see it's as simple as that. All right, we'll help you with that. Let me first load the computer use tool, right? So I said computer ability, you can say computer use, it's gonna get the idea. It's smart enough, you probably figured that out already. Now let me request access, okay? So it's gonna do this for all of your apps. And then you notice the accessibility is granted, but the screen recording's not, so I can request here, and then I can open my system settings, and click on Claude here, allow, good to go. Claude may not be able to record on the screen until it is quit. So I'm gonna do later. Let's see if it worked. Sometimes it works without doing that. Yeah, so now let me request access to Telegram. And the screen recording feature is what it's using. So it's taking a recording of your screen, and then it knows what buttons to press or how to navigate whatever your local setup is on your computer. And it might not work because it doesn't look like this refreshed, but that's okay. Let's test it out. I think it's gonna work. I have a feeling it's gonna work. And if you want, you can go here to working and you'll see what's going on underneath. Looks like the access time request. Okay, it's using me, yeah. So we need to click allow when the permission dialog pops up, yes. It's gonna try one more time. And what I might just do is I might just copy this prompt here. You can see, you can just go right here and copy that prompt and then just close this out and then try again. Let's do that because I'm impatient. So I'm gonna stop Claude right now. Again, you can always come back to this conversation as well. So I'm just gonna close that out real quick, okay? And then I'm gonna open up Claude again after it closed out. There we go, we're back. Okay, and then again, here is your recents. You can just go in here and click on that again and say try again. Try again. I logged out of Claude and restarted it. So now that accessibility feature should be turned on. And you can do that beforehand as well. There we go. See, now it looks different. So it identified the app, allow for this session, which you're gonna have to do every session for now, and probably gonna be able to programmatically change that. So look, it went into the sidebar here. It's opening up Telegram, allow, and you notice it is scanning the whole screen. It's pulling up. There it is, saved messages. It found it right away. It didn't talk to my OpenClaw bot, thank goodness. I'm now in saved messages. I can see the message input before I type and send message. I want to confirm. Should I go ahead and send? Oh, that's a good confirmation. Yes, send it. Send it. Click the message field. Boom, we're going back. And look, what do we have here? Hey, Claude. It's controlling my computer. And this is one of those ways where I can easily now, you can just close that out. We can easily now, come back here real quick. Oops. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. So this is one of those really cool ways that we can easily now talk to anybody via Telegram, or you can jump on your mobile phone now. I'll show you that in a moment. And talk to Claude and have it do things while you're walking away as well. Now, the other cool feature that came kind of in conjunction with this last week or so, right, is the fact that that communication line now is opened up, okay? So let's go back to Claude and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So up here now you have a dispatch feature. And if you're not seeing Cowork, by the way, you can go here up top. You might be in chat. Cowork is the one in the middle, and then you have coding. So we're gonna go dispatch, right? And then set this up as well. So dispatch is you can check in from Claude from anywhere, a task, a code, a session, all of it. So your phone is the walkie-talkie. Do you copy? Over. Do you read me, sir? Do you read me? So I'm gonna go like this, get my phone out. I have Claude Mobile already installed. So I can just grab that or say I am already on there. I'm already signed in. We can just do that. Perfect. I'm signed in on my phone. Good. So you can see here, I am signed in on my phone. So give Claude access to your files. macOS will ask when you would like to finish. Yes, I do want that. Keep this computer awake. This one's cool. So probably if you're going to be running this daily or something like that, you're going to want that. However, if you're on your laptop, watch that. Okay. And then Claude is ready to use Chrome. Awesome. Let Claude control your computer. Yes, yes. And you're going to accessibility on and on, right? We already did that step. Okay. And then all of your connectors are ready to go. So we're going to finish that step. I'm going to allow it. Work with Claude right now on your computer. Great. Glad you're here. Now tell me what's on your plate. So on my mobile, it's chat, projects, artifacts, code, and then dispatch. Okay. So with dispatch, boom, I can just say pair with your desktop and sign in. And now you're going to notice I just typed HE, should have been hey. And now I'm having a conversation from my phone to my computer. What can I help you with? I'm just doing a demonstration for YouTube to show people how amazing Claude Cowork is and how it's going to change all of our lives. Getting it right there. All right, amazing. This stuff is exciting. So if you've been deep in the weeds, you know you could have done something like this through Terminal and some other ways. But again, what's happening right now is Anthropic is shipping daily, and they are dropping things every single day, basically, that are making everything work in sync and in conjunction so much faster. It's kind of like the Google Suite on steroids. You remember when we had Microsoft Office, and then all of a sudden you could just bring in a table from Excel, and you're like, oh, this is amazing, right? That's what's happening here, okay? Claude said, happy to be your demo partner. What do you want to show off? Presentations, documents, calendar, all of that, right? So you can go into your calendar, you can go into your presentations, your email, all of that now at your fingertips. I do not have my email or my calendar set up where it is friendly to share live on YouTube right now, so I'm not going to do that. But what I showed you already, I think is enough. You can notice this is just easy to use now, and you can start using it right away after a couple accessibility features, and that is it. So thanks for joining me. Claude Cowork is shipping all the time. Our new program in our school group is going to be really exciting. We are testing it tonight, our final test before we start giving out to members this week. And what you can think about is our school community is a community we built around AI automation. Okay, it's two professionals running live hot seats, weekly hangouts with the real builds that we're doing live. We just had a build this morning, and I was talking to an agent that I created that takes my phone calls for me. Okay, that's an example of things we're doing. And we were oversubscribed at launch. We had our first paying member on day one. This is the time to get in, why it's cheap, before we start adding more products that are going to make the subscription a little more expensive. So today, though, what you can expect is getting skills every week, free automations dropped every week, hangouts, and one-on-one conversations with Zach, and then Zach G, my co-founder, right now for the first couple weeks as we launch this, okay? Because we're going to make this product amazing. Now, what is the product so far? Okay, today we're testing the 7-day sprint, okay? This is going to be huge. You get 5+ AI agents, organized inbox, professional documents, a live website, tools connected, and 2 autonomous agents on your schedule, all built within 7 days. And if you have used Claude a little bit, you could probably do it in 2 days, but we want to do it in 7 days because we want to build it out slowly, start using habit formation so you can get used to using AI and really just hand it off to your business. Now, it's all personalized through your business. And this is our process that we have built in to Cowork itself. Once you download our folder, you upload that into Cowork, and then you start working with it, and the AI will prompt you to build out all of this for your business. Or guess what? If you're a professional, same thing. You can run this in a professional setting. If you're in accounting and you're like, hey, I'm an accountant, I want to start building things or get used to using this, great. 7 days, we'll onboard you. You can start your own professional side hustle, okay, which could do 3 things. Start a business, great. Or you could start wowing your boss, great. Claude is ready to accept that as one of your forks in the road. Or you should say, hey, I want to help my current workflows. My email is crazy right now. Whatever it is, you have all of those 3 avenues to take, and then Claude will walk you through it for the first 7 days, okay? And then it will become a 30-day program after we test this in the group this week. Okay, very excited about this. Now, the personalization around your business is one of the biggest pieces of this. Okay, you decide, you make the choices, and then Claude builds all of it out for you. And right now, it's only $50 a month to join the community and get this for free right now in the community inside of it. Okay, on top of everything else, the skills and the automations that we drop every week, and then the awesome community we have of fellow builders, people in all sorts of different industries. This is the time to join. Please drop in ASAP. We'd love to have you. Have a great day. It's been my pleasure showing you Claude Cowork and all the cool new things it can do. I'll see you on the next one.